Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and today is a very, very good day for Boss Babe DIY because today, 1 year after we started our renovation on our home, we finally passed inspection and get to move in. I am absolutely beside myself. Those of you who have been following along on the journey, especially on Instagram, know that this has been a harrowing journey for us. It went 6 months longer than we thought it would. We had a bunch of budget issues and just some really unreliable contractors, but we are finally here and get to move in. So I wanted to show you guys all of the updates that we have made to the house. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my video where I do an initial walkthrough of this last April so you can see all of the changes that have happened. Let's come inside. Now, right off the bat, you may notice that our door looks a little bit different. So I believe I mentioned in a previous video that our last door was cracked because it looked like someone tried to break in during construction. So we found this beautiful door at a place in town called Preservation Station. They pulled doors and light fixtures and faucets and things out of old Nashville homes, and then they resell them to other people. So this came out of another older home in Nashville. So even though it's not original to our house, it was original to Nashville. Come on inside. All right, welcome back to the new and improved living room. It now includes this beautiful wet bar for my husband, who is a bartender. As you can see, we kept the most important thing in the house, which is these beautiful sconces. If you were here from the very beginning, you know that these little guys inspired the design for the whole house, and it's kind of what got us to fall in love with the house, weirdly. So those are still here. Unfortunately, during the construction process, a construction crew threw away our original mantle, but that just means that I'm going to be building one from scratch. So it's not the original, but it will be a Boss Babe DIY original. So this is the bar area. As I mentioned before, we have installed an ice machine and a kegerator and a working sink, and it feels extremely bougie to say all of that out loud. But we've built our entire home around hosting friends, having parties, and just building a community where people can come to our home and relax and feel comfortable. So this bar is going to be an integral part of that. Eventually, I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a build out here. I'm going to be adding some shelves and doing something cool with these upper cabinets. Now these cabinets and this countertop is also kind of a preview of what we did in the kitchen. I painted all of these cabinets myself. I've got a whole other video on that coming out soon, so I will show you that process. And then these countertops were the biggest investment we made in the house. We did decide to upgrade here because quartz countertops are much better for bartending. You get, a lot of high acid stuff in cocktails. So we wanted to make sure that these were super durable and we didn't have to change them out ever. So that's this beautiful little area. And with that, we'll move on to the kitchen. Here it is. If you will remember, there used to be an arch and a wall right here, and then a wall back here, and then another wall over there. So we opened up this whole thing and again, made this a place for entertaining. So when we have folks over, we may have like some pub tables here or a small dining room table, but we all know that at parties, people end up in the kitchen anyway. So we've built the whole kitchen around that. And you guys, I knew it was gonna be big on the drawing, but once they put in the cabinets, I think I realized how big it was and may have made a mistake. I didn't, but so this is our beautiful, beautiful kitchen. I painted all of these cabinets as well. It took quite some time, but we love it. We're so excited to be able to cook in here. So a couple things I wanted to show you is these beautiful arched light fixtures. Since we don't have upper cabinets, because we have all these windows, we decided to do these lights to give us some, light on our countertop, and I love the way they turned out. We also had a friend build this hood box for us. So this is where our hood sits. Our stove has been back ordered since June of last year. It is now March. So hopefully that comes in soon. But we had an issue here. We have this structural beam that we couldn't get rid of. And so finding a hood just online of a standard size just wasn't gonna work for us, so we had to get something built custom, and I love the way it turned out. It looks like it was always meant to be there, so kudos to our friend who built that for us. Now, this is also something really special I wanna show you. This beautiful chandelier. If you can see that, these glass slip shades are the exact same ones as our sconces over the fireplace. I don't know if you've ever tried to look for matching fixtures from 90 years ago, but it is nearly impossible, and this just popped up on, I think, Etsy, and I couldn't pass it up. So this is, by far the most expensive light fixture in our house, but also my very favorite. So that was definitely worth it. All right, I'll lead you back here into our laundry space. We haven't done much with this yet, mainly because we don't have a washer and dryer, but my husband is hiding off screen right now. Are you excited about the house, Mackenzie?
Extremely. Stop. I don't want to.
He's the ghost who haunts this house. So this is our laundry area. We will be putting in a washer and dryer. I have bigger plans for this later on down the line, but until then, we will move this way. All right, here is our finished hallway area. If you'll recall, we had to do a lot of shifting around with this because our staircase had to change due to code. So we added a little bump out back here and basically this whole little landing area, and it turned out so great and I love it. So this is just a little closet we added. I won't show you the inside of that because it is full of junk. This is our guest bathroom. If you have not seen my video for this yet, I installed all of these ceiling tiles. I installed this beautiful, beautiful butterfly wallpaper. The bathroom still has a few more updates that I need to make to it, but I am very happy with how it's looking so far. This gold shower fixture, I love it. So, this is my office. It is pretty bare right now, but look how much natural light is coming in here. I don't have any lights on in here right now, and it is 3 in the afternoon on a rainy day. Love it. This is my other favorite light fixture in the house. Oh, isn't she beautiful? We got this at the same place we got our door at Preservation Station, and it is original from the 1930s, and I'm obsessed with it. So I have big plans for this room as well, but that will be coming a little later down the line. This is our guest room. This also hasn't really shifted too much beyond where the door placement is, but we decided recently we're gonna make this a guest room, but my husband also really wanted a space for himself. Since I'll have my office and I'll have my workshop, he wanted a space that he could, call his own and relax and, play video games late at night or whatever he wanted to do. So we're gonna be doing some fun stuff in this room and kind of making it a combo man cave guest room. So keep an eye out for that coming soon. Let's head upstairs. So here is this lovely landing that we added by pushing our wall back about 5 feet. 4 feet? It's been a while. So I still haven't decided quite what I want to do with that yet. We'll figure that out. But here is our master bedroom in all of its glory. So these floors were a big change that we had to make. We were going to try to use original, but there was so much moving around of walls, and it was just kind of like standard attic pine. So we decided to go with engineered hardwood up here. We did get to save the hardwoods downstairs. As you can see, they are absolutely gorgeous. So we'll be moving all of our stuff in here. I've got big plans for the bedroom, surprise, surprise. And then our closet is actually going to be the very first thing that I tackle once we move in, because currently we have nowhere to hang our clothes. So I've got plans to do some built-ins in this beautiful open area now. Let me show you my very favorite room in the whole house. This is our gorgeous master bathroom, complete with the most beautiful tub I've ever seen in my whole life. I have been dreaming about taking a bath in this tub for a year, and it's finally gonna happen. So we've got this beautiful tub. If you remember, the very first thing we did when we bought this house is we came here and my husband smashed a hole in this wall with a sledgehammer, and we discovered that there was all this open space. So that's where our tub ended up, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Right now we've just got kind of like a filler light back there for now, but I've got a beautiful light fixture that I'm going to be updating and putting in there, so keep an eye out for that video as well. These are our beautiful vanities, if I do say so myself. I built these because I discovered that purchasing vanities is extremely expensive, so I decided to make them myself. I've got a whole other video on that whole process. So these are our vanities, and then this is our gorgeous, gorgeous shower. The best part of this, look how tall that is. Amazing. It turned out so great. This tile I actually found on sale. This is actually a little bit cheaper. It looks really, really high end with the herringbone effect, but this was not much more expensive than just like standard subway tile. So it's amazing what you can do with tile, just putting it in a fun pattern or doing a contrasting grout color. So we are very excited about this as well. We put in 2 little niches here, one for shampoo, one for champagne. Shampoo, champagne, shampoo, champagne. And then lastly, we've got our little water closet in here. Again, I've got plans for that later on down the line. Well, that is it, friends. It has been a long, arduous journey, but we are finally in, and now I finally get to do some really, really fun projects that I've been wanting to do to this house for a long time. So this is just the beginning. If you aren't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I've got so much that I'm going to be doing in this house. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you for the next project in this home.